So I cry sometimes when I'm laying in bed. Just get it all out what's in my head. And I didn't to kill you. Hello, everybody. I was going to try to time that out, but the lyrics were just a little too slow for me. So here we are. I'm going to unbox a bunch of toys that I purchased. We got some Toy Story stuff here. We got some He-Man and stuff. It's just going to be a stream. A stream. Hello, Jacob Dreamworks. Oh my gosh, guess what I got? Guess what I got, Jacob Dreamworks? Guess what I got? I picked up a Blu-ray copy of Grease. I don't know if it's the special 4-day or whatever you were asking about, but I got Grease. I bought Grease from Walmart. I'm going to watch Grease. I'm going to give you the report. I don't have it ready yet, but I just want to let you know Grease has been purchased. It came with Grease 1, Grease 2, and Grease the Musical. I don't give a shit about the musical, but I am interested in Grease 2. I heard Michelle Pfeiffer's in it, and it is sort of a cult classic. But yes, Jacob Dreamworks, I do have Grease. So game on. But anyway, today is going to be just an all over live stream. I'm going to open up toys. I want to talk about Supergirl because I don't want to unload Supergirl on to Sarah tomorrow for the show, so I just want to unload here. It's just terrible. Supergirl is bad. I think we should get it out of the way. Let's just talk about Supergirl right here, right now. So, I went to see Supergirl, and I was looking forward to it. I like Superman. I like Superman 2025. It's so full of hope. David Cornsweet is so amazing. Nicholas Hoult is a great Lex Luthor. I think it's fantastic. I can't wait. I kind of hope they bring back camp to Batman, if you know what I'm saying. I hope they make it fun. I hope he's not dark and brooding and serious. I hope they kind of bring back a fun Batman. But with that being said, I was looking forward to Supergirl. I remember we saw the trailer in the theater, and I remember it was like one of the first superhero movies where my mom saw the trailer and I was like, I want to see that. So when she said that, I thought that's amazing because like my mom, it's my mom. She's like freaking almost 60. Like in her mid 50s or whatever, and she's like seen everything. We went through the MCU, and when she saw that trailer, and she's like, you know what, I want to see that. I was excited. So went to see Supergirl. It was funny too because we didn't really have a direct time to see Supergirl. Like, yeah, we'll see it at some point because it was like every half hour, whatever. We're going to see Supergirl. So we go see Supergirl, and of course, it opens up with trailers. But my favorite trailer, and I've decided I think I'll go all in on it. I'm going to go all in on the new Tom Cruise movie Digger. That trailer is like a hype reel of his career, which I've been, I've been thumping that Bible for years. We're like, yes, go see Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is awesome. He's the best. So I think I'm going to go all in. I think I want to overhype it. I think I want to have exceptions so high that they'll never be reached. It's been a while since I've done that for a movie, so I think I'm going to do that with the new Tom Cruise Digger movie. So that was before Supergirl. So Supergirl begins. I'm watching it, and it's bad. It's genuinely bad. It's not like the worst movie ever made, or it's not like out of focus or anything. It's not like Sharknado or some shit, but it is a bad movie. It is on the level of the Sony movies, like Madam Web or was it Morbius, Venom? It's like it's that level of bad, and it's disappointing that it came from DC. Because DC is like a different type of bad. DC is like, oh, they got some things right, but this one was just like everything about this movie was wrong. And when I was watching the movie, I kept thinking of other examples, and then even after the movie was over, I went home and watched two completely different movies, and I was like, holy shit, those two different movies did elements that I wish was incorporated in Supergirl. So Supergirl is about oh god, anyway, I forgot her name. Anyway, Supergirl, she's like depressed, sad, drunk. She goes to red planets to drink because that's the only place where she could get drunk. And we cut to a family straight out of Rogue One. There's a dad who makes swords, and he's like, "Are they come here for my woods. And the wife is like, we'll give them what they want and then they'll leave. And then she like gives the bad guy like a knife and a pie. And then the brother jumps out of the back room. The family gets killed. Somehow the daughter gets out alive. I don't know how that happens, but the daughter gets out alive and she wants revenge. She goes to a bar to, like, I'm seeking revenge for my family, to avenge my family, and whoever will do this, I'll give you my father's sword. And nobody gives a shit, especially Supergirl. She does not give a shit. And then the little girl's sword gets taken. There's a little scuffle, and then I think the girl follows Supergirl onto the bus because, of course, Supergirl doesn't have her power because she's on a red planet. So she takes like this public transport to go to another place to try to find out where these guys are because they poisoned Crypto. Crypto has been poisoned. He'll die in 3 days. That's funny. When I heard 3 days, I'm like, what is this? Hook? We got Peter Panning. He's got to train 3 days to become Peter Pan again. Oh my gosh, it's always 3 days. Uno, dos, tres. I think Aladdin takes place in 3 days. So whenever I watch movies now, I'm noticing that things take place in 3 days. It's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I see a comment here. Are you creating hype for Frozen Legacy? Like I haven't thought about Frozen since Frozen 2. I'm sorry. I haven't thought about Frozen since Frozen 2. So anyway, Crypto's poisoned. She's on a bus. She gets to like the station. She drinks a slushy. She eats some popcorn. She figures out where people are going. It goes on like this, whatever. So let's just talk about a few things like right away that I'm like, I don't like this movie. So usually with some movies, you have to show like the family that gets attacked, like have them doing like a family thing, have them playing like a game, have them playing outside, have us have some sympathy for this family. Right away, we don't have sympathy for this family because the father's all hardcore. He's like, they come for my swords. Maybe the girl was playing. If I don't recall, but because I remember she did run to her bedroom to hide or whatever. Maybe they were playing, but it wasn't long enough for me to give a shit. So instantly, like the family, like the dad's like, they come for my swords, and then they pull the sharp knife, and the mom starts shit. It's like already I'm not sympathizing with what's going on. And then there's the scene at the bar. And the scene at the bar, like, as I'm watching the movie and like later on the day until today, because I saw the movie yesterday. It made me appreciate A New Hope, Star Wars A New Hope, because it doesn't just drop you into the cantina. It doesn't drop you into Jabba's palace where it's like people are singing in Japanese and they're like singing and there's all these weird creatures and it just gives you all you at once. It doesn't open up with like Luke going to the fucking cantina bar and being like, please, I need help. No, it's like right in the beginning of Star Wars, it's established good and evil. We got Darth Vader. We got the Rebel Alliance. They drop to a planet and it doesn't drop you right into Mos Eisley. It drops you in slowly. You see that there's dragon creatures, there's big giant trucks, there's little Jawas, there's droids. The droids go to this moisture farmer. What's a moisture farmer? And then you learn about the history because they meet Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's like Star Wars, like, Clone Wars, Jedis. It slowly brings you into this universe, and then about 30-40 minutes in, it drops you to Mos Eisley. Fucking Supergirl, like I feel like it takes like 5 minutes and it drops you to Mos Eisley. And everyone's speaking a different language, all these different alien creatures, and it's overwhelming. And there's nothing truly been established. We know that there's these evil guys who came there to steal swords and whatnot. And even that's bad. Oh my god. But let's finish with my thought here. It doesn't establish the world too well. It just drops you into this weird Guardians of the Galaxy-esque universe where you're in the middle of it, and it's just it's like too much. It's like, what are we doing here? And then it goes to Supergirl, and she's acting drunk. And I remember watching the movie and I'm like, what's wrong here? Because she's doing like, I want the sword back. And the girl's here, and I'm not a hero, and I'm gonna get the sword from you. Just give it back. Just be cool, dude. And she's doing like this over the top drunk performance, and I'm like, why is that wrong? Why is this wrong? There's something off here. And then in the afternoon, because I'm doing a show with Sarah tomorrow, Saving Mr. Banks. I watched Saving Mr. Banks, and it has Colin Farrell in it. And Colin Farrell in that movie is a drunk. He's a fun dad, but he's a drunk dad because he's depressed and he deals with stuff. And his performance reminded me, I'm like, oh, that's what was wrong with Supergirl. So Supergirl's giving like a fun drunk performance, like, hey, maybe they're trying to go for that drunken master kind of thing, but she's not a pro at fighting, or at least I don't think so. It didn't come off that she was a pro at fighting. It just came off that she was sort of lucky at fighting the guy. But the thing about a drunk performance is you're not acting drunk. You're not doing like a, hey, buddy, I just came on a thing. You're not doing that. An alcoholic drunk performance, because Supergirl is clearly an alcoholic. She's been doing it for a long time. I know they say, oh no, you've been doing it for a week. No, she's probably been doing this forever. And we're just jumping into the storyline. A drunk doesn't act drunk. A drunk is trying to act sober. And I feel like she should have been trying to act sober for the performance rather than the over the top performance that she gave in the movie. And that's what was throwing me off, because I remember watching the movie, I'm like, why is this off? There's something off here. And I think that's what it was. If she toned that down, because she's playing like a fun drunk, like a full, if we're on a dial, she has it like at 90% fun drunk, like, hey, what's going on? Let's bring that down to like a 30 or 40%. Like, let's dial that down. Like, I felt like the director should have dialed that down. And then, so not that long after, there's a scene on the bus where the bus is like a space bus. It's funny because it's like a piece of shit bus and it's like public transportation in space. I get that. But then there's an action scene on the bus, and the reason why I believe this scene on the bus doesn't work is because there's not enough light. So the bus is not well lit. It's a grungy bus. I get that. That's the joke. It's a grungy bus in space. Haha. Public transportation's terrible. But like the outside is dark. So like they're looking out into outer space. Nothing but black and stars. So there's nothing outside, black and space and stars. And then inside the bus, it's low lit dark. So when you have the camera going around the inside the bus and going like through the seats and whatnot to do the action scene, it's not well done because the bus is dark, the outside is dark. There's no contrast. There's no lighting. That's another thing. There's like no lighting in this movie. Again, like I'm watching like older movies recently. I've been on a kick of watching old like 90s movies. So I've been watching like old. I've been watching like Mars Attacks, Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Godzilla 1998. What else did I watch? I watched something else. Volcano. I've been watching these kind of movies, and all those movies I love. They're fun. They're campy. They're fun. And there was lighting back then. Like you watched the movie Eraser, completely silly Looney Tunes, Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but there's some like awesome movie lighting in that. Like when they're like on the airplane and he's like fighting them, and then like when they go to the zoo, I think at the end I was really impressed how the ending looks in Eraser, how it was like it had like cool blue lighting, it had like a side light, and there's like a scene where it looks like he's like the Terminator with his big guns. There's like great lighting. There's like oranges and blues and greens. And getting back to Supergirl, so you're on this bus, underlit bus, no light in outer space. It looks bad. It's dark. It's hard to tell what's going on. Like you have an idea of what's going on, but you don't really see what's going on. Another great example of a similar situation would be like if you watch the movie Nobody, when he's on the bus, that bus is fucking well lit. It's dingy, but still clean enough. But it's a well lit bus, and it's dark outside, and there's some interesting camera moves. It's a tight space, but you know the geography. They use the environment to its advantage, and it's well done. The action is so well done in the movie Nobody. It's well lit. You can see what's going on. The comedy lands of him, like, getting stabbed, and then when he dumps out the gun, he's like, "I'm gonna fuck you up." Like, he's nervous about this, and then when he gets knocked out the bus and comes back in, all that works. And then you're watching Supergirl, where like the camera's trying to swoop behind the seats and go under the seats, and like they're like she's jumping or whatever, and it's just like, um, it might have been fun if Supergirl, like, if you establish that thing, like it feels like you could establish that little device in the beginning of the movie, where like during her montage of her getting fucked up, alcoholic, like if she used that device in that scene to like steal a drink from somebody, and go around the bar and stealing drinks. Like if we established that, so we knew what the hell it was before this scene, because in the scene it's introduced, she uses it, and it never comes in again, and it's like we could have used that in a different scene. You know what I mean? We could have used that in a scene prior to this, so we knew what the fuck it was. Um, so that's bad. And then the villain. Let's talk about the villain. So I'm watching this movie, and he's like generic, like Universal Horror Nights villain. Like he's like walking around with an axe going, and like he's doing this thing, and it's all one note. Like it never elevates, it never goes down. He never gets serious. It's the same performance throughout, where he's just a Universal Horror Movie Nights villain, where he's like, and he's like doing this shit. And I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, what about Gary Oldman? Where's our Gary Oldmans of today? And sure, maybe you don't want like I think you want a Gary Oldman for something like this, Like I know he's too old now. Obviously, I'm not saying let's get him now. He's fucking 80 years old. But I'm saying, why can't we get a performance from somebody who's like really good at doing this? Oh my god, I just realized I'm on my Wi-Fi. Give me a second. I'm going to plug in. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I'm not cutting in and out. Jesus Christ. Let me plug that in. Hopefully it'll be better. And don't use up my Wi-Fi. So where's our Gary Oldmans? Where's that written performance? Where's the intimidation? Where's the zaniness? Like this movie could have gone with like a Fifth Element Gary Oldman. I kind of wish we had the fucking Tyrone or Tyrell, whatever that character's name is from True Romance. Why can't we have that kind of performance in Supergirl? Why can't we have somebody doing their version of a Gary Oldman? Why can't we have like a scene of intimidation, like a real intimidation dialogue, rather than just going, like I got nothing out of this guy. Like it's so fucking bland, and he's got like all this shit on his face to make him like creepy. And it's like, how about just fucking act? How about we act, instead of just having like all those piercings on his face and like evil bad easy shit. Like they did the evil bad easy shit where they're like, oh my god, they're kidnapping women and they're raping them to make their all male race. And it's like, okay, I got it. All like that's like an easy bad, like we don't need dialogue. We'll just say that they're kidnapping women and they're bad. It's like, why can't we get like a fucking good performance, a good written performance for this actor to do, rather than just him just bobbing his head around, licking his lips, acting intimidating when he's not really intimidating. Let's talk about a little bit of the positives. So a little bit of the positives in Supergirl is David Corn Sweat and Lobo. Like those are the two positives. And I would say the Argo, what do you call it? Argo and what's it? The Argo, yeah, the Argo and what the fuck is it called? Krypton scenes. Those are like the three good things from this movie. So like whenever Jason Momoa was on screen, I thought he was great. Like he's finally playing the role that he's wanted to play for the last 10, 11, 20 years. He's finally Lobo. Whenever he's on screen, he lights it up. It's fun. It's a good performance. And it's almost like, why not we have him as the lead character and find out his backstory, and then he kicks ass and then leaves. And like this could have been the movie, you know what I mean? Because this movie's so thin. This movie's so razor thin in plot and storyline. Why not just like take Supergirl out and make it Lobo, and we'll just find out his backstory? Like, what's his story? As Red Letter Media would say. But yeah, when Jason Momoa is on screen, it's fun. He's eating up the scenery. He's great. It's probably about like 3 to 5 minutes of the movie. It's not enough to recommend the movie. David Cornsfoot, again, he's in the movie for 5 minutes, if that. And his performance, whenever he was on screen, it was like a sense of relief, like, oh yeah, this universe is good. This universe is okay. We're good. But whenever he left the screen, it was like, ah, fuck, it's terrible. Hello, Jody Corner. Oh, Jody's Corner. Hello, Jody's Corner. What's up? I'm just ranting about Supergirl before I get into the toys because I just want to get it off my chest. I just want to talk about this because who am I going to talk to this about? I can't complain to my coworkers about this. They don't give a shit about Supergirl. I don't want to tell Sarah about all this because Sarah, like, the recommendations is just recommendations, and I'm not recommending Supergirl. Yeah. So anyway, whenever David Cornsett was on screen, I was like, oh, what a relief. You know, Superman's really great. Superman's good. Perfect performance, perfect actor for it. Great. But whenever we went back to the movie, I was like, oh, this shit again. Like, oh, it was irritating. And it was like, oh my God. Like when Supergirl gets poisoned, I'm surprised, like, because I give Supergirl the benefit of the doubt. I feel like she should have been smarter and just should have started instantly throwing up rather than waiting around to throw up. It's like, man, I think a woman like that should be smart. Like, you got poison, fucking throw it up. Like, get it out of your system immediately. You know what's happened. You're Supergirl, fucking vomit it up. That's the first thing. What was the other thing that happens in this movie where I'm like, come on, Supergirl. Oh my God, I completely lost my train of thought. But anyway, it's just, she just does these things where it's like, God damn it. Like, don't overact being drunk. You're smarter than, trying to fight through the poison. Fucking vomit it up. Like, vomit, like, puke it up. It's like, it's still like you just took the drink like 2 seconds ago. Fucking vomit it up, you know. And I feel like she would be smart enough to know that, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, sorry, I was talking about the positives. So let's just get away from the negatives. So we talked about David Cornsett, we talked about Lobo. The other positive I would say is all the Argo and Krypton scenes. I thought those were well done. I was emotionally invested. I understood what was going on. Again, it is big dumb easy stuff where like the parents are dying, father's dying, but it got me. And it was like a different side of the coin of what Superman, like, we know about Superman. This is a different side of the coin where it's just the father trying to save his daughter so she has a life, and it was well done. Or, but it's dumb easy. It's like, yeah, obviously that's sad, but at least that part was well done. And what's another thing I wanted to complain about? So there's a action scene in the middle of this movie, Supergirl, where they're in this town, has the yellow sun. She just been poisoned, and the bad guys show up with this big giant spaceship, and they're kidnapping the women from this planet so they could, have their way with them. And there's this action scene where the camera's going around Supergirl, and I literally had to look away. I had to look away from the screen. I think I looked down because it was so ugly. This movie is an ugly movie, like visually ugly. It is dark, brown, gray, black, gray, black. Like there's some oranges, brown. That's the other color, brown. So the camera's going around them, and it's just so ugly to look at. Fucking awful. And when you like swish those colors around, it's not a pleasant sight to look at. And when it's dark on dark, it's like, put some fucking lights on, man. Let's light some scenes in this movie. Let's have some like fire burn. Let's have something. Let's have some movie lighting. What happened to movie lighting? What happened to fucking like Mars Attacks, where we have like the lights are built into the set? I know it's clearly straight out of Doctor Strangelove, but the scene where like Jack Nicholson's like, we got 2 branches of government, and that ain't bad. He's got like awesome movie lighting on him. And then like fucking like Godzilla, like 1998, like they're in the fucking street, it's raining, but like there's like lights coming on them, and it's like nice blue lights and you can see what's going on. There's like turquoise, there's blue, there's like navy blue, there's light, and then fucking Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger, there's like greens, there's like oranges, there's blues, and then Supergirl is black, brown, gray, and it's just awful to look at, ugly looking, where I had to look away. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is I'm seeing too much. I'm getting seasick. I'm seeing too much. So there's that. And I'm trying to think what else happens in the movie. I know people are like complaining about the easy stuff. Like they're complaining about like the needle drop. Like I was so uninvested by then. Like I didn't even care about the needle drop. I was so checked out of the movie. I think the point, like I was mostly checked out of the movie. Like never did it grab me. The only time it did grab me was there was a scene. So I think it's the scene in the beginning where so Crypto's been poisoned and there's an alien woman talking an alien language and the little girl's translating. I really was like, oh, we're getting there. Movie starting. Here we go. Here's the plot. Here's the ticking clock. We got 3 days. The guys have the antidote. I don't know. I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here it comes. And then, what an ugly, bland movie. And it's so funny because there's people out there who are defending it. They're like, it's a fine movie. It just has a terrible script. It's boring. I wasn't invested. It's got a boring villain. They didn't take advantage of the whole premise, but it's fine. It's good. And I'm like, you described a bad movie. Like, this is a bad movie. It's okay to say bad because it's legitimately bad. And I'm not saying it's because of Millie Alcock. It's the whole fucking thing is bad. Everything is bad. From a script level to the production design to the camera movements to the director. I fucking love this director. I love I, Tonya. I love Cruella. I love this guy's fucking movies. Like, to me, Cruella, again, not the sharpest movie. It's not like trying to change the world or anything. But goddamn, I love the camera movements in Cruella. I love the needle drops in Cruella. I love the acting and direction in Cruella. I love the production design. I love the costume designs in Cruella. There's a lot of things that I love in Cruella. And when I heard that guy was going to direct, Supergirl, I was like, oh shit, we're in good hands. I like his movies. I love Cruella. I love I, Tonya. His other things look good. The Tommy and Pamela show, I heard that was great. He's like Scorsese, doing his own thing, because like in the Cruella, it's like a Scorsese movie, like camera movements and all this shit. And to watch Supergirl, it was such a disappointment for me as a fan of him as a director, because I'm like, man, it feels like you're not attached to this this material. It feels like you were hired and you're desperately trying to do, like, you honor their vision of whoever wants to make this movie. Like they hired you, like they said, hey, Chief Brody Rolls, make me a fan trailer of Spider-Man versus John Wick, and it's like, and then you pay me like $50,000. So I don't know, you pay me a lot of money, and I'm like, okay, let me try to make this John Wick versus Spider-Man mashup trailer, and like, it's not good, but I'm trying really hard to make it good, but it's not good. Like, I'm completely missing the mark, and I feel like that's what this guy did. I don't know I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's like Giuseppe something. I don't know. But like, I did not like this movie. I can't say I hated it. I don't think I can say, oh man, I hate this movie, but it's definitely not good. I did not like it. I'll probably never watch it again. I have no need to watch it again, because like, if I were to make a fan trailer, like, none of this footage is usable. Like, none of it. Like, I don't like this. I don't like how anything looks in this movie. And then, so I'm not going to watch it again. I can't recommend it to you guys. Like, I can't even tell you to say, hey, just as a alert, go see this. And like, there's like zero nutritional value out of this movie. Like, I don't like this movie. I know there's people out there who do like it, so I don't want to attack them, because I almost did that on Twitter, but I had to fight myself. I'm like, nope. For every movie you don't like, there's someone who does like it, and it's like me. Like, I love Mars Attacks, and like, that fucking movie's kind of terrible because there's no character movements. None of the actors mean anything in the movie. It's all about the aliens, and that's what I kind of love about it. But like, I see the criticism there. You know, it's like, so I don't want to attack somebody for liking this movie. I don't be like, well, why do you like it then? It's like, I have to accept that people like this movie. So maybe if you want to try it out, like if you're a DC fan, you like comic books, and you just got to see every one of them, go ahead, go see it. But like I did not care for this movie. It's bad. It's Sony level bad to me, in my opinion. Um, there's I don't I just it's not even one thing. It's the whole thing. It's like the script level's bad, production design's bad, the action direction is bad, script's bad, everything's bad, all bad, all bad, no good. But oh my god, like oh man, it bums me out. It bums me out because it's not like Backrooms where I'm like, oh yeah, there's some creativity here. There's some guy working here. I didn't like the ending, but there's some creativity here. Like there's like, oh man, I didn't like it. Like, oh man. I see Captain Iron Dog's here. I'm so sorry, Captain Iron Dog. I know you said you're like, I liked it. It's different. And I'm like, oh, Captain Iron Dog. Oh, Captain Iron Dog. But at least I know it's better than the other movie. I forgot what movie you said. Oh fuck, what movie was it? You saw a movie recently and you're like, I didn't like that. And I was like, holy shit, that must be bad because Captain Iron Dog likes everything. I forgot. Oh, was it Disclosure Day? Well, what did you see? Captain Iron Dog, if you're still here. What movie did you see recently? Like, holy shit, if Captain Iron Dog didn't like it. Oh my gosh. But anyway, because Captain Iron Dog, I love him. He gives everything, like he sees the best in everything. He's like David Cornsweat Superman. Well, oh, Scary Movie 6, that's what it was. You saw Scary Movie 6 and you're like, yikes. And I was like, holy shit, it must be that bad. And from what I've seen, it is bad. Like there's people out there who've been doing like the ranks and like Scary Movie 6 is on the bottom with like number 5. And I'm like, holy shit, that's pretty bad. Because like 5's pretty bad. Like Scary Movie 5 is pretty bad, but there is some good like I don't know if it's good enough. It's like good enough to Google, like YouTube it. If you're gonna YouTube Scary Movie 5, I think you should YouTube. I think there's the blooper with like Molly Shannon where she has like crutches and she's trying to get into a bathroom. I think that's redeeming. And then because they're parodying like Black Swan, she's supposed to be the Winona Ryder character, so she's trying to get into the bathroom with like crutches. That's hilarious, but that's a blooper. And the other thing I think you could YouTube and find some humor in it is when they make fun of Evil Dead 2013, where it's like when they come back to human and they're all like, "Oh my god, my arm," and then they're just like body parts like talking to each other. I thought that was funny. But other than that, Scary Movie 5 terrible. But if you're saying like Scary Movie 6, like, there are a lot of people saying it. Where Scary Movie 6 is like worse than 5, where I'm like, ooh, yikes, gross. Blah. But yeah, I think I said all my things I needed to say about Supergirl so far. So Captain Iron Dog, if you do want to see that, just watch it after the thing. But there's just certain aspects of it where I'm like, God damn it, what happened? Like I don't like they you. I'm left speechless because I'm like, James Gunn is always like, hey man, we got a plan, we got this, we got a script, and we're not going to do anything without a script. I'm realizing he's just bullshit. Not announce the truth in anything he says. Because he's like, we're going to wait till the script's like 100%. We're not going to make it. Fucking. There's like the soil is bad for Supergirl. Like it's not the tree, it's not the person who watered it, it's not the water, it's not the taking care of it. The fucking soil's bad. The ground is bad. Everything is bad. All bad. No good. It's not just one thing because I don't want people being like, oh, you don't like it because it has a girl in it. And it's like, come on, guys, come on. No way. So let's go back. I see a comment here from Jacob Dreamworks. He said, compare Supergirl to the Marvels. I think, no. I'd say they're both bad. They're both bad because, yeah, they're about on the same level. Because like if the Marvels, the original Marvels, if I recall, so I remember that one was like jumping off of like the TV show. I don't even think so. I don't even think it was on the TV show. It was just jumping into a plot line that happened off screen where like Captain Marvel was trying to save a planet and she fucked up, and then I guess they died, and then the people who survived. I don't know, like it jumped into a movie that already happened, and we had no idea what the fuck was going on. There was that, and they shoehorned that scene with the dancing, where she's wearing her ball gown. Um, oh shit! Don't remind me. Captain Underdog says the ground was poisoned by kryptonite. Like I almost thought that was going to be the twist. I thought this shit in the vial was going to be kryptonite, but something tells me that that was probably the secret sauce in the script, right? That that was probably in the script that, oh yeah, just say that it's kryptonite in the vial, right? But then they probably realized, oh shit, wait a minute. If it's a sun planet, Crypto has the sun thing, and he would get better if they're on the sun planet. So we can't say it's kryptonite. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh god, I feel like what's his name, Dusty Slay. I've been getting into Dusty Slay. He's a comedian, but he always like adjusts his hat and his glasses. I feel like I'm doing that right now. But yeah, I thought that was going to be the twist. I thought the twist is going to be, oh, it's kryptonite. And they try to do that, and then, oh god, I should say that. So the reason why I got upset at this comment in the first place is when the ground was poisoned by kryptonite, is that they keep depowering Supergirl. Like every time they try to depower her, I'm like, why are you depowering her? Like, what's her power? What's the strength of her power? Because we saw Superman. Fucking Superman is awesome. Like he's flying, and they should have like the same amount of power, right? Like they're both kryptonites. They should be on the same like playing field. I don't know. I thought that was weird because they keep depowering her because she gets shot with like the kryptonite, and like my mom's like, just pull him out, pull him out. And I'm like, yeah, pull him out because they're just like little arrows, and she's like in the sun, and like it's like a little bit, even though I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. I I I, I don't want to keep harping on it. I got all this stuff I need to say, but I just the soil's bad, and I think James Gunn is just a fucking liar. He's a fucking liar. But you know what? I don't know if I'll stick to this rule, but it definitely did cross my mind. But after seeing this Supergirl movie, I'm on the feeling, at least my feeling after walking out, I was feeling like unless it's Superman or Batman, I don't give a fuck what you make. I don't care if it's Green Lantern, Lobo, Joker, Clayface. I don't give a fuck what you do with your universe. I don't care. I'm going to stick to Superman and Batman because I like Batman and I like Superman. I think I'm fucking done with your side characters. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about your side character. I don't want to invest in your world. I don't want to waste my time because I was just so done. I'm like, I'm done with it. Like, I thought James Gunn taking over the world would put some life into it, but it just feels like we're fucking reheating nachos again. Where it's like, come on, nachos again. This is the same nachos we made last week. Why are we still eating these fucking nachos? We got food in the freezer. Why can't we make that food in the freezer? It's like, anyway, so that's that. Let's talk about something positive. Let's talk about the ultimate Woody that I bought just to see Toy Story 5.
Yeah, partner, we gotta get this wagon train a moving. Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
So what I love about this Woody and what I don't like about this Woody is that it's not screen accurate. Oh yeah, so hang on. Let's talk about it first. Oops.
Whoa! Easy there, partner.
So Mattel made these toys, and I don't know who these are for. It's not for collectors because it's got the talking face.
Okay, save your batteries.
It's got this animatronic face. It's not screen accurate, you know. It's got printed on like jeans. These aren't real jeans. This is just printed cloth. It's not raggy doll. It's stiff. Its posability is like really, I don't know. It's just stiff. This.
Oh, yeah, very funny.
This is accurate. The size of this apparently is accurate, and I do like the hair trigger.
You're my favorite deputy.
You don't have to pull it all the way. You just got to.
I'd like to join you, but first I'm going to play a little song.
So, and that's the other thing. So the phrases are like inspired by the movie. Like they're not exact phrases from the movie. Like there's one from Toy Story that always sticks in my mind that I know some toys do. I think my old Woody does it, but it's like yeehaw, giddy up, partner. We gotta get this wagon train and moving. And he doesn't say that. He says something similar, like it's adapted, but like, oh, hang on, his badge is upside down. But yeah, so it's not screen accurate, and then it's not playable for little kids. Like this is a fucking $90 toy. It is $90. This is way too fragile for any little kid.
Oh, I don't think so.
That's way too fragile. Like all this like I gotta have, like whenever I sit him down somewhere, I gotta make sure he's like in a place where he's not gonna get damaged or fall off anywhere, because this is all like animatronic. Like these eyes, he's blinking, he's talking. This is like a rubber face that's very sensitive. When I went to the store, there's like little scuff marks on some of them where it's like, oh shit, I don't want that one. I gotta get one that's clean. So his face gets scuffed very easily. I don't get the hands here. Like we got like him holding something. We got this, like both hands should be something like this, but it's just, I don't know. But yeah, it's not for little kids because this is not for play. This is like for adult collectors, but it's not accurate for adult collectors. So I don't know who they're making this for. But like I love Toy Story so much, and I thought this was so wonderfully bad. Like this is just like a perfect storm of like weirdness. It's like there's no paint, like in the Toy Story where he has like those little things on his head. There's none of that here. But yeah, it's just a wonderful like thing where it's like you got everything wrong. You don't know your demographic. I don't know what they're thinking, because like even like the belt's low, and there were some worse ones. There was one where I saw online where some guy got like an early release and he was like doing a toy review. This fucking belt loop went around his and there was like glue stains all over it, and I'm like, oh my god, you're paying like $90 for this fucking thing, and it's all wrecked. So like, I had to get this for Toy Story 5. And speaking of Toy Story 5, I really loved Toy Story 5. It's not a, it's like not the perfect movie. Like one of the things I'd say about Toy Story 5 is that you realize Joan Cusack is getting very old. And it's so funny too, because I was talking to Dr. Seeker on Twitter. For those who don't know, Dr. Seeker's on Twitter. So I'm talking to him, and we both agree, like, yeah, Jesse sounds really old. And some motherfucker came out of nowhere, was like, how dare you say that? And don't bring up Tim Allen and Tom Hanks sounding old too. And this I want my TV now sounds like an incel. And I'm like, fucking relax, dude. We're having a conversation. We know each other. Get a fucking grip. Like, I'm not a fucking incel. They all sound old. Yes, they all sound old. But the reason why Jessie comes off as really old is because she's never been the lead before. Whenever Jessie's been in these movies, it's always short bursts and it's always high energy. Like, come on, guys, we got to save those critters. It's always like short bursts. It's never like a long scene. Whenever she did have a long scene, it was in Toy Story 2, and that's like 25, 30 years ago at this point. So it's like when you make her the lead, and it's been 30 years, and she's got to do like these moments as a toy, and it's not the giddy up, partner, we gotta save these critters or we gotta get moving. You get to hear how old she sounds, and it's kind of off-putting, where it's like, ooh, to the point where I was so sweet and sad, but my mom was like, who's that voicing Jessie? That's not how Jessie sounds. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom, but yeah, that's Joan Cusack. That's just how she sounds now. And it works for the movie because it's sad because all these toys are getting old, so you kind of hear it in their voices. But it's also like, it's kind of sad because as a fan, you're like, oh, that's not how they sound, but I think it worked. I think it worked for the movie. I think the whole thing with Jessie was awesome because it's a different storyline from Woody, because Woody was about like, oh yeah, speaking of which, I rewatched Toy Story 4. I have never liked Toy Story 4. Like, I hadn't watched it since the theater. I hadn't watched it in 7 years at this point. So I rewatched it before Toy Story 5, and I found new appreciation for it because I understood. Because I watched it from its own thing. Because I'm like, okay, don't think about Toy Story 1 through 3. That's its own story. Let's just watch Toy Story 4 for what it is. And for Toy Story 4 for what it is, it's about Woody living for himself. Hopefully I don't get emotional while talking about it, but it's basically imagine a parent. A parent, you raise your kid turns out all right, and then they move out the house, and it's like, what do you do as a parent at that point? You know, what do you do as a parent when your child has grown up and moved on and they don't need you anymore? And I feel like that's what Toy Story 4 is about, and they nail it, and it's really good. And it's Woody finding his own purpose. Like his purpose at one point was to make a kid happy, but now he's gotten to the point where it's like, yeah, it's okay, Woody. You can live for yourself. You could do your own thing. You know, go with live with Bo Peep. You know, you lived your life from that. You know, you've done your time, and you can move on. You've done your time as a toy. You've done your time with Andy. That was that time. And Bonnie's different. Bonnie's not Andy, and she'll never be Andy. But you don't have to force her to be Andy. Like you could find your own thing, find your own voice, find your own life, find your own course. Whatever you did before, like go with that because that was him and Bo Peep. It's like go do that. So I found new appreciation for 4. I don't fully love it, but it is good. But 5, I love 5 because of the storyline with Jesse of how. What if you feel like you failed as a toy? Like, what if you feel like you weren't, you know, like, was it worth it? Am I doing the best I can? I don't know. It was really well done, at least for me. Yeah, I thought it was well done. And that, do you feel like you're doing the right thing? You know, raising a child and you're trying to, you know, because even with Lily Pad thought she was doing the right thing. I don't even see Lily Pad as the villain. Lily Pad was just doing what she thought was right for the kid, what she was right for Bonnie. But she didn't like read the room. Like you have to be careful, you know, with certain things. So I thought that was well done, and I liked all the new characters. Like I had to get shit, oh no, I don't have my scissors in here. Fuck, how am I gonna do my unboxing without my scissors? How far are my scissors? Oh my gosh, let's see. Make sure they're not on the table. They might just be behind my laptop. Oh fuck. All right. Sorry, podcast. I gotta bounce real quick. I gotta go get my snizners. Found my snizners. My little snizners. I was doing an arts and craft project, so they left the room. Sorry about that. So let's open up Smarty Pants. Smarty Pants was definitely my new favorite character of all time. Fantastically played by Conan O'Brien. And it made me think, like, man, it took, like, what was it? How long has Conan been around? Like 30, 40 years? It's taken 30, 40 years to be like, hey, let's put him in an animated thing. Like, I know he was, like, on The Simpsons way back in 1993. But it's like, man, we should have, like, a Conan O'Brien, you know, cartoon or animated series or animated movies. He was hilarious. Yeah, Smarty Pants. So I got this one almost as a placeholder, just in case I don't get the other one. So there is another Smarty Pants coming out. He's, I think, 8 inches big. This is the smaller one. It's definitely not the play scale. I don't know what I don't know what they're doing with this Toy Story line. It's like all over the place. Where it's like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys thinking? What's going through your minds? So there's the play scale, and the play scale just means that everything is like I guess they're all like action figure size. So they're all like 1x12 size, and like they all could be like action figures. Like they could stand next to your McFarlane's or whatever, or Marvel Legends, which I don't understand that logic. But this isn't that. Oh, that's hilarious. So when you move his thing forward, he's like, hey. There's a number 1 and number 2. Number 1 and number 2. I see Captain Iron Dog. I'm going in and out a bit. Okay, so I'm going in and out a bit. I wonder if it's the fan. I don't know. Because right now I'm plugged in. I plugged into my computer, so hopefully we're running off of that. Okay, I got to turn it. So one of the things I like about this is that it's motion censored. So he'll keep fucking talking, which is hilarious. But yeah, I'll have to try him out a little bit later because I don't want him talking through this whole show. But he does come with like a little stand. Hang on, make sure I'm talking to the mic. He comes with like a little stand, and it's right here. I do like his eyes. That's hilarious to me. I wish it locked in, because it just pops right back. Oh, that's it. Okay. But yeah. So there's a play scale where this is way tinier. It's like maybe 3 inches, and then this is like the mid size, and then there's going to be like a bigger one. I want to get the bigger one because the bigger one sounds like it does a lot more. Like I think the bigger one actually has motion activated eyes, and I do think the screen works on the bigger one. So I want to get the bigger one. But this is just a placeholder just in case I don't find it. Because I don't know what's going to happen, but like I just feel like all these toys that were displayed for Toy Story 5 have already been moved out of the shelves. Like they're gone. Like I feel like if you missed it, you fucking missed it. That's how I feel like with these Toy Story toys. Just for an example here, like there was a pack that came with Jessie, Atlas, and Snappy, and that's gone already. Like I saw that once at Walmart, and then it was gone. And then I saw this Snappy, and this is like a legitimate like camera. It records videos. It has an SD card. It has like little filters. It actually like it's also an MP3 player. It has games, video recorder. I don't know if it takes pictures. It must take pictures, right? Nope, it does take photos. But yeah, it's like this is like a real Snappy. This is not like a fake Snappy. This is like a real Snappy, and this is like $40. But there was a toy Snappy that came with Atlas and Jessie, but it was like on the shelf for like 1 week and it's gone. So if you see the Toy Story stuff that you want to get it right away, because either going to have to hunt it down online or pay double later on. But it's out there. So right now I just need an Atlas, but I like the Snappy because it's a real Snappy. She comes with a cord, of course, with instructions, and she really is a camera, which cracks me up. This is a real camera. I don't know how that works though. How is she a real camera? Where's she record from? Does this come off? Huh. This isn't the bathroom. Huh. Well, let's read the instructions. Let's see if her eye pops off or something. Sorry for the dead air. I'm just opening it up. Comes with instructions. I'm trying to see if her eye pops out because I'm wondering how the hell do you record on this thing? Don't tell me it's all a QR code. Don't tell me it didn't happen. Let's see. Oh, that's the actual camera. Oh my gosh. So the camera lens on here is so small. I wonder if they're actually like shitty digital cameras. But her lens, this is the real lens right here, and it says don't block that. So that's the real lens on this camera. That's wild. So this is Snappy. This is a real actually working camera. It comes with a little cord, little instructions. This is amazing. But like again, if you see it, get it because it's gonna be gone. I feel like that's true to be said about all the Toy Story toys. I was doing research, and I guess there was a play pack that came with the shark. Like, hi, I'm Woody. Howdy. That fucking guy is like $40-$50 or something. Combat Carl, same thing. Combat Carl was like a little 3-inch. He came with like a big pack. He's like $50-$60. Like, if you need to get it, I do want to show off the Star Wars. Oh, the Lightyear popcorn bucket, Toy Story 5. This is amazing. It comes with his little deputy badge. What I like about this is that you hit his karate chop action, the wings pop out, and he lights up. This is really great. And if you want to turn it off, you just hit the light again. Hang on. Yeah, you just turn that light off right away. And the other thing I like about this, that the toys don't do, maybe there's one that does it, But from what I've seen, I've never seen a toy actually be able to do this. So the helmet's shut, right? And you press the purple thing on the side, and it pops right open. That's great. Seems so simple. I'm surprised the toys don't really do this, but maybe there's one out there that does it, but I've never seen it. But this is cool. I love this popcorn bucket. Had to get it. And it was fun too, because when the movie came out, me and my mom were watching to see how many people bought it. A lot of people got this popcorn bucket. A lot of people did. So that's cool. And of course, like I always say, you're not buying this for the bucket. You're buying it for the popcorn. Oh my gosh. It fucking annoys me every time online when people are like, but what about the popcorn? It's like, you fucking moron. I'm buying this for the aesthetic. I'm not buying it for the stupid popcorn and pop that's going to go into this, you dummy. I'm buying it for this. Oh my God. Because I'm like, oh, so you think people are just buying that for the popcorn? They don't want the bucket. They're paying for the popcorn. It's like, oh my gosh, so stupid. So what's another thing? Oh, let's talk about this briefly. I haven't gotten a new one yet, but I need to get a new one, even though this one's not that old. So the other day, I haven't edited in months. So I'm like, hey, let me try to work on Kurt Russell Weekend. Kurt Russell Weekend is a stupid little video I'm working on. You'll see it at some point. It's getting done. It's in the works. So anyway, I'm working on Kurt Russell Weekend, and I'm working on it for like a couple hours, right? And all of a sudden, my little computer goes, like the little thing got unplugged, and I'm like, oh no, what happened? What happened? Oh no. My poor little thing got overheated, and I panicked. I was like, oh no, my little hard drive, oh no. And I fucking panicked. I was like that meme of the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Oh no. Oh no. I was like that with my hard drive because I was like, oh shit, guys, this hard drive is literally the fucking last 2-3 years of ripping Blu-rays. This has like all the horror movies. This has all the Kurt Russell movies. This has all my 101 favorite movies. This is going to have all the Spielberg movies. This has a lot of fucking movies on it. I've ripped a lot. I've been building up the library, and I fucking panicked. Like, if this fucking thing dies, I'm going to rage quit from editing. This has all the fucking Scooby-Doo episodes. This has every fucking thing I copied for Scooby-Doo Part 3, which is a lot. This has all the bootleg stuff I was able to get through Twitter. This has like Hellraiser 4K. This has Tombstone 4K. This has the Arrow 4K release of the fucking Ninja Turtles. This has all the Jaws movies. Everything is on this fucking thing. And believe me, I fucking panicked when it overheated. I was like, oh fuck, hopefully don't die on me. Don't die on me. And luckily I checked it out the next morning. I let it cool off for like 10-12 hours and went back to it. Luckily it works, but I need to get a new hard drive at some point and just back that fucker up, because I'll fucking rage quit. I'll rage quit from editing because so much time and effort went into that goddamn thing, from downloading shit and copying movies. Oh my fucking God. So there's that. I also just want to talk about something because I got no one else to talk to this about. I'm going to talk to you guys about it. So I have a sketchbook. I've been sketchbooking for last year or so, and because I go to a lot of public meetings and I do doodles, and I started thinking, why keep all the doodles on paper? Why don't I just get a sketchbook? So I've been doing that. So I've been getting into drawing again recently. Let's see, what's the one I could share? What's the one I shared on Instagram? Let me show you guys that one. It's Ariana Grande. There she is. So I saw this thing on Instagram and I was like, I can do that. And I drew it, and it took fucking forever to draw. And I was like, this is a pain in the ass. So I'm just like learning things. And like, there's like other things where I'll do as a joke, where I drew this thing and the scene from Smiling Friends was stuck in my head. So I had a draw in this thing. So it's like, Mip, I'd be honored. It's you, Charlie. I want you to have the power. But the reason why I bring this up is because I want to show you this drawing where it looks so good. It looks so good. But it's terrible because it doesn't look like the person I want it to be. And I tried really hard and I don't know what I could do. I guess it kind of looks like her, but it's so terrible. So this is supposed to be Samara Weaving. And oh God, it's all blown up. Like, it's how, let's Can we let's see. Can we turn on the lights here? Hang on, podcast, because it's just way too bright. I'm afraid you're just too damn loud. So let's try this. Let's try some realistic lighting. There we go. Some realistic lighting. So I drew this. I tried to make it look like Samara Weaving. It doesn't look like Samara Weaving. I'm very disappointed. But yet it looks good. Look at my blending. Look at that. And I sort of just blended it out. Also I found out fucking acrylic black marker is perfect. It's so good because it doesn't bleed through because it has. Look at that. It's like a black permanent marker, right? That's black. And then it doesn't bleed through. It's perfect. So I've been using acrylic for that. But look at that. It doesn't quite look like her. Like something's off. I don't know if it's her nose, the eyes. I tried so hard, but look at that. It looks good. It doesn't look like her, but it's good. I like the eyes. We call it. If you do see the phrase, I love the Wedding Singer soundtrack, and one of my favorite songs is I don't even know the title of the song, but it's like "Every Day I Write the Book" by Elvis Costello. And the line that kept popping up in my line because I love it so much. So I wrote it down in here. It's when your dreamboat turns out to be a footnote. Like I love that. It's so because he's talking about a relationship that went bad, and it's every day I write the book. But anyway, that's what that line is. But look at that Samara Weaving. I tried so hard, and it's just bad. Let me show you some other stuff. What else can I brag about in this? What else? No. I thought there was something I could share. I guess this. Let me share this. Because I kind of learned that with crayon, you could kind of absorb the marker. I don't know if it always works. The flesh tone doesn't really work. But I tried to so I did this with crayon. At first I did pencil, and then I did crayon, and then I overdid it with marker, and it kind of has this cool glaze on it, which I like. And I like the blending of this, and I feel like the marker really filled in the crayon stuff, and it really gives a cool look. But that's the Joker one. Well, not the Joker, the mask. Hold me closer, Ed. It's getting dark. Tell Scarlet I do give a damn. What's another one? Oh, there's another one. I tried to draw Dua Lipa, but it's definitely the eyes. The eyes I fucked up on, and I can't fix it because if I keep erasing and trying to fix the Dua Lipa, the fucking paper's going to rip and become useless. Because there gets to a point where you keep erasing and blending, where the paper just gets obliterated. So right now the eyes are fucked. But I tried to draw Dua Lipa. What else can I show? Because there's some things I showed online. I drew the Kurt Russell. There's Kurt Russell. And there's Jenna Ortega. What else do we got here? What else can I show? Oh, let me show you my favorite one because there was an interview with her, Camilla. Oh fuck, what's her last name? Oh my god, I'm blanking on everything. So anyway, I love Masters of the Universe, and I love that actress Camilla in it. And we call it. I tried to draw her, and again, I think I fucked up the eye. I did. Here's the thing I fucked up on. I should have just kept pencil instead of trying to do the pen, because then I added the pen and it just looked awful. But I tried to draw her, but there she is. And the funny story is with her eyes. So at the premiere, she wore the lenses she wore for oh my god, why am I blanking on her name? Oh my gosh, hang on, let me go to the toys. Is she on the back of this? Oh fuck, she's not on the back. Oh my god, why am I blanking on her name? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Camilla. Oh god, no, is it Mendez? No, is it Mendez? Is her last name Mendez? It is. Oh my god, Camilla Mendez. Oh my god, it's a simple last name. I know that name. Okay, perfect. And she was in Masters of the Universe. Yes, correct. But who did she play in Masters of the Universe? That's what I want to know. I want to know. Why am I blanking on her name? Tila. Oh my god. So at the hang on, let me go back to the screen so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so Tila. So she wore her contacts from the role of Tila in the movie. And it was so funny on the red carpet. The girl was like, oh my God, I love your eyes. And Camilla Mendez was like, they're not my real eyes. And she's like, what do you mean they're not your real eyes? What do you mean by that? You're like, they're not my real eyes. And she's like, I wear my contacts when I wear Tila. Oh my gosh. But yes, I've been drawing. I've been getting back into it. I've been trying to practice the Godzilla, like Zilla. Like here's an example of Zilla I've been practicing on. Like it's not quite accurate, but I'm getting there. I'm trying to get there, you know? It's funny too, because like there's some times where I'm like, I draw and it looks like really good, and it's just like there's some days it's like because I need like the reference and I need time, you know. I'm very big on time, where it's like I need time to draw it. Like this, I could do if I had a reference. I was going like this on reference, but I think this is like a different like concept art of Zilla. But yeah, there's my Zillas. Oh, there's my caricature of Tom Hanks. Dude, I love his monologue from Saving Private Ryan. So I wanted to draw like Tom Hanks from it's like a caricature. I wanted to draw him from Saving Private Ryan. I'm a school teacher. I teach English composition in this little town called Audrey, Pennsylvania. Yeah. I love that whole monologue where he just talks about who he was. And he says, I was the coach of the Little League baseball team. And in that town, if I were to tell them that, they'd be like, yeah, of course. But here it's a big mystery. It's such a great monologue. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I've been trying to get back into drawing. I'm trying to see if there's anything else of like note or anything that I'm like confident enough to share without feeling too embarrassed. Because a lot of this stuff is just like, it's dumb. This is dumb. Oh my gosh. Like this turned out pretty good. Hang on. Is it too bright? No, that's good. So I drew a Dilophosaurus and the Mars Attacks alien. I fucking love Mars Attacks, guys. Like honestly, I think like if I could remake a movie like right now, like if I could, I'd do like Mars Attacks. So anyway, there's that. What else can we talk about? Oh, let's just jump to this because I want to talk about my movies because they're all sitting right here in front of me. So the other day, oh, hang on, we got Captain Iron Dog here. Oh my gosh, thank you, Captain Iron Dog. He was complimenting my artwork. Amazing. I can see it. Superb work. Yeah, I'll click on that. Superb work. Camila Mendez, Tila. Oh, you were helping me out the whole time. I was too slow. But I love Camila Mendez. Oh my God. Awake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high. So I'm scrolling on Twitter and I see this image from this movie. And it's got Danny Glover, Kevin Kline, Scott Glenn, and Kevin Costner. And I'm like, how the fuck have I not seen this movie? It's called Silverado. I had to get it up this weekend at Savers. I saw it at Savers. I'm like, well, I gotta get that. And then the other thing that came with was The Quick and the Dead. That's the Sam Raimi movie. I'm like, double prizes. So I could catch up on Sam Raimi movies and watch the Silverado movie that I even never heard of. It's like, oh my God, how could that movie have so big people? And I've never heard of it. I picked up Full Metal Jacket Blu-ray from Savers. I figured, why not? I don't have Full Metal Jacket. And I saw this there. I like it enough to upgrade it. So I got Animal House. I have the Animal House DVD. But when I saw the Blu-ray, it's like, you know what? I like that movie enough. I'm going to get Animal House. Because I watched it once in high school. I never saw it again. Because it was one of those movies where it's like, let me get it out of my system. Let me watch my movie history. Let me learn my stuff. Let me watch Animal House. And then I watched it last year because I was watching comedies. And I really liked Animal House. I like how Jim Belushi is like credited as like the lead. But man, he's like such like a side character in the movie. But I like how it just showed like the 50s sucked. I think it takes place in the 50s, maybe the 60s, but it just sucked. The era sucked, and it perfectly captures that moment of how the era just sucked. Also, oh my God, I've been inspired. So the movie Disclosure came out with Steven Spielberg, and everyone's talking about Spielberg movie, yada, yada, yada. And there's this account on Twitter called Spielberg50, and he made like these videos like a year ago. But since Spielberg is, popular again, he started sharing his videos. And oh my fucking God, his tribute videos on Steven Spielberg are so amazing. And I'm like, I have to upgrade my Spielberg and get anything that I'm missing. So I'm in the middle of that right now. I'm going to upgrade every single fucking Spielberg movie that I don't have that's on Blu-ray already. I'm going to get it because there's some movies I have on Blu-ray already. Like, of course, I have Jurassic World, or I should say Jurassic Park, Lost World, Jaws. like I have all the heavy hitters. I bought this a few years ago. I got Ready Player One, so I'm gonna copy that. Lincoln's one of my favorite ones. I have that already. Um, that's the Kurt Russell project. I got to copy that though. West Side Story, I got to copy, and then E.T. I got to copy. But I want to make my own Spielberg project. I want to make my own Spielberg tribute because back in the day, 15 years ago, it said in the video thing, but 15 years ago, I tried to do a Steven Spielberg tribute, and it was so overwhelming, and I didn't know how to approach it. And at that time, I didn't know how to split the audio from the movie, and it was just daunting. And I do have it. I have my attempt at making a Spielberg tribute online. It's on Chief Brody Rules. If you look up Chief Brody Spielberg, it should pop up. It's my there's things I'm going to repeat in the new one, but a lot of it I'm not going to do again because I've learned my lesson. I know what to do. After making Scooby Doo Part 3 and my 101 favorite movies, I'm like, I could do anything. I could run through a brick wall. I could do it. So I've been picking up Spielberg. So I picked up Schindler's List. I don't have it because it's one of those heavy movies where it's like, when am I going to watch this? But like, I want to build up my Spielberg collection, and especially with these days where physical media is getting harder and harder to come by, and digital's coming around and being an asshole. A huge thing in the news yesterday. I think it's only in the UK, maybe the United States, but like the agreement with Sony and PlayStation and Studio Canal. Whoever purchased from Studio Canal in the last 20 years, they all lost their copies of their movies, and that's ridiculous. So it's like I love movies too much. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to collect movies. I love movies. I feel like it's important. Like all these toys and stuff can go away, but like I'll still have my movies. So I want to collect all the Spielberg movies I can. So I'm going to get them all on Blu-ray, even though it's hard watch. It's a serious watch. I picked up Schindler's List, had to get it. So I'm building up my Spielberg collection. Another one I've been wanting to get because I bought it on digital when it came out because at that time I wasn't able to go to the movie theaters and I didn't want to drag my mom to go see The Fabelmans. So I bought it digitally because it was the same price to rent or digital. I was like, I'll just get the digital copy. So I've always had the digital. So I went wanting to get the DVD Blu-ray combo pack. I found it. It's Barnes & Noble, surprisingly cheaper than anywhere else. On eBay, it was going for like $15 to $20, a little bit higher. The cheapest I found was like for $15. I couldn't believe Barnes & Noble had this for $10. Crazy work. So I got that. Fabelmans. What's the other Spielberg movie I got? Oh, the Terminal. The Terminal. Terminal's a real fun movie. I rewatched it last night. It's really great. The Terminal. Spielbergo. And then these are Criterion's. I didn't know Criterion was having a sale at Barnes & Noble. I walked into that one. They got me. I got the upgrade of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. This brand new Blu-ray approved by Tim Burton himself. I think you guys know this. I'm a Tim Burton fan. Like, I love Tim Burton. He was like my second tribute filmography video I did. I love his work. Good or bad, I love his work. A blind spot for me. I've been wanting to watch this for fucking years. Barry Lyndon. How much? A lot. A lot. That's all I know. Barry Lyndon. A lot. Edit online, and then of course, I'm a fucking Tom Cruise head. I had to get the Criterion of Eyes Wide Shut. Fucking Tom Cruise and the Criterion, baby. I think I have both of them. I think I have Risky Business and Eyes Wide Shut. Is Color of Money? I think Color of Money might be a Criterion. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I think I have all the Tom Cruise Criterion movies. But yeah. So that's what I want to talk about real quick before I jump to the other things. Captain Iron Dog, Captain He-Man Iron Dog, look what I got. Witness my rise. I got the Skeletor mask, and it's funny too because I went to Walmart and they had this whole Masters of the Universe set up, and I'm like, I gotta get the Skeletor mask. I gotta get the Skeletor mask. Fucking Captain He-Man Iron Dog, bruh. The fucking next week, the He-Man stand is completely gone, and there's like no Skeletor masks. I don't know where they went. I'm not even 100% sure that they were all bought. But I was like, holy shit. Oops. Okay. But yeah, I had to get it. So I got the Skeletor mask. Captain He-Man Iron Dog. Let's see. Take off my wig. Captain Captain He-Man, Iron Dog. Let's see how we do
That
this.
sword is mine.
Captain He-Man and the Iron Dog of the universe. Ah, oh my gosh. So let me lock this in. I thought this was for kids. It's hard for me to do it as an adult. Okay. What else we got here? What else we got? Captain He-Man and the Iron Dogs of the universe. Oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I am Skeletor. You cannot defeat me, He-Man.
Oh my god, this is the coolest. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, Captain He-Man, Iron Dog, you gotta get this. If you see this, fucking purchase it immediately. Oh my god.
Is that all you've got?
Oh my head. It is going into my skull. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you really have to work on the. I have to work on the adjustments here. But like, if you got this too tight, this fucking thing just like burns into your skull. Oh my god, that is like the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm glad I got it. It was only on the shelf for like 1 week. They're like, no way, man, we're getting rid of this toy stand. Speaking of which, I got Man at Arms. Oh my god. Captain He-Man, bro. I've been eyeballing it too. Get it? You gotta think about this, Captain Iron Dog He-Man. Like, the movie didn't do 100% well, and this shit probably won't be out for too long. You know, they'll move right on. Get it while you can. That's the thing that went through my head. It's like, I love this fucking movie. Oh, that's the other thing, guys. Like, I love Masters of the Universe. It wasn't my favorite of June because Toy Story 5 was like really awesome. But like, fucking Masters of the Universe, it was too fucking long, but like, it was a real fun movie. Camila Mendes, like, I'm a fan for life. I kind of want to watch Riverdale just to get to know her a little bit better. But like, the guy who Nick, whatever the fuck his last name is, Nick, who plays Adam, is the perfect fucking meathead actor. He's brilliant movie. But Captain He-Man, Iron Dog, like, get all your Masters of the Universe shit while you can, dog. Like I even did this, Captain He-Man, Iron Dog. I bought this. I didn't even want it, but I'm like, Captain He-Man, Iron Dog, because like this guy Meta Neck was so cool in the movie. I have to get it because what if I never see it again? But yeah, I'm so excited too when they finally do Tila. Oh my gosh, I want Tila so bad. You don't even know. You don't even know, bro. You don't even know. I'm drawing fan art of her at the premiere with her blue eyes. You don't even know. But man, Masters of the Universe fucking rules, guys. And did they announce it? Is that official, Captain He-Man, Iron Dog? Did they really announce that they're going to make the Skeletor Jim Bro and HR representative? Because I want that fucking action figure so bad. Give us that Skeletor. Oh yeah, did I ever talk about that on the pod or this live stream? I don't think I have. Like, there's a scene in Masters of the Universe where I wish Skeletor was wearing a dress. So there's the scene because Skeletor is jumping into Adam's mind, right? And he's going to like all the worst moments in his life, and we're seeing them. So we have Skeletor as a gym bro wearing a fucking Nike shirt, and it's so fucking awesome. And then Skeletor fucks with him more, where he throws him into the HR situation, where he's in the HR thing. He says, where the hell are we? What is HR? And then he's like, human resources. And then fucking they go to the date night with Adam. I swore to God, I thought they were going to do it. They weren't brave enough. I thought Skeletor was going to be the date in a dress. It would have been great. But no, they chickened out. They had Skeletor in a black suit, black outfit, and he was at the date. Oh my gosh, they should have been man enough. They should have been man enough with Skeletor in dress. I think all fans would have understood. I don't think there's any Masters Universe fan that'd be like, "Oh, that's stupid." I think they would have been. I think they would have supported that because I think every He-Man fan of Skeletor, when he talked about that long sword dangling between your legs, it's like, yes, yes, this is the Skeletor we've been waiting for. Like, yes. Oh my god. I gotta get the Mechanic too. I haven't been sure about getting the Chronicle figures. Yeah, I know. I fucking know. Like Captain Nine Dog, you gotta get it while you see him because the movie. That's the other thing. It sounds like Amazon doesn't give a fuck that it flops. It sounds like Amazon was like, bruh, it'll make its numbers back in streaming. We're gonna keep making Masters Universe, and I'm like, hell's yeah, keep doing it, Amazon. I don't know, but hopefully. Oh my gosh, human resources. Oh, Adam, you naughty boy. Give me Skeleton address, dang it. Exactly. Oh, human resources. You naughty boy. Oh my god. I fucking love Skeletor in that movie. Oh my gosh. And then I love freaking Prince Adam. It's so cool. And Prince Adam is like, bruh, I know how to use the power. I'm just holding back. And he's like, I'm holding my punches back because it's like I want to be a good guy. And then he just unleashes his fury on Skeletor. That movie is so awesome. I can't lie. Master Universe rules. I think I talked about Backrooms on here, right? Backrooms is good. Obsession's good. Master Universe rules. Okay, he only comes with 2 fists and a stick. Okay, good. Does his holster really work? He doesn't have a holster, but the gun does go to his side. Wonderful. But there we go. We have Idris Elba. Look at that. Beauty. Skeletor He-Man. Oh my gosh, speaking of He-Man, I had to pick this up because I want to use this to practice my drawing. So I picked up this Masters of the Universe Retro Power, where it's a coloring book, and they use like the art from the toys. And I'm like, yes, let me practice drawing my He-Man characters. So I got this to do that because I want to practice drawing them. Because I want to get the idea of how to draw them. Because like I know how to draw Batman and shit. That's really cool, you know. Oh, we got a comment here. Oh my gosh, someone's actually watching. It's crazy. Who do you think She-Ra should be played by if they made it? I was begging should we return around and we see Anya Taylor-Joy. My friend was confused why they're leaning forward. How could you? Oh my gosh. How do I say this? Like, this movie was made for people who love Masters of the Universe. Even as a passive fan, to me, I'm a passive fan. I've watched the animated series. I think I've watched all of like the first 2 discs of like the box set. Like I've watched all those episodes. I know the toys well enough. I collected the newer ones as a kid. I had like 2 Masters of the Universe toys. I had the lizard with the arms, and I had the one with the suction face. I had He-Man toys as a kid. So to me, it delivered. But if they made like a She-Ra, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it should be somebody who's lesser known, like Camila Mendes. Because I had no idea who Camila Mendes was. I never watched Riverdale. I never watched TV. I don't watch streaming. So seeing her pop up, that was amazing. I'm like, oh my God, I love this woman. She's amazing. She's beautiful. She's fantastic. She's funny. She's talented. She understood the assignment. It's like, I love her. Let's get more of her, you know? So I don't really know. I don't even think like they need like a big name. Just give us someone who understands what they're doing. Like, they got like everyone in that movie understands that movie. Like, there's no wrong note in that movie. Like, they're playing musical jazz, man. They're all on the same beat. I love that. Like, fucking the guy who played Adam, he's on the beat. Idris Elba, he knows what he's doing. Camila Mendes knows what she's doing. Skeletor fucking knocked it out of the park. Evil Lynn, fantastic. I think the only like wrong note of that movie, like that movie is like music. Like, it's perfect. But like the wrong notes are like the whole father plot line. We didn't need the father. I feel like you could have had like the father make him think he's dead and then come back in the sequel. Like, we didn't need the father scene. I understand why it was there. It was sort of like the Barbie element where it's like, you don't need to be a He-Man, you just need to be yourself. But it's like, fuck, I don't need that. I just need stupid fun. You know what I mean? So like that's the only wrong note in the movie, but everything else is perfect. Like, genuinely. Like, I feel like if anything, oh my God, they had Orko. Fucking Orko in the movie, and he delivered what I wanted. So I don't know if you guys know, like a week before the movie came out, I was like, bruh, what if the movie actually actually ends with like the old PSAs. Like, in this movie, we learned this lesson. Fucking they did it. Orko came on screen and was like, what we learned was Skeletor was an evil man or whatever. If your head's a skeleton, that makes you evil. I was like, yes, holy shit, they delivered. But I feel like if we're gonna find someone new, I think we should find someone new. Like for She-Ra. Like let's get a new talent in there. Let's show the world somebody else, because I feel like they did that with everything else. And they cast the roles right. Like for legacy characters like Man at Arms, yeah, you need an Idris Elba. And then like for Jared Leto, yeah, you need a guy you love to hate. And it's like, yeah, you love to hate Jared Leto, and it's so good. And Alison Brie, holy fuck, she was so good as Evil Lynn. It was perfect. It was perfect. Oh my gosh, I love that movie, guys. It's so good, so good. I feel like Jimmy Fallon, so good, so good. Guys, I've heard so much about this figure, so much. Every toy review I've clicked on the last couple of weeks has mentioned this figure. They all complain about it, that they didn't do enough with it. And it's so bad because, like, you know me, I don't know why. I love kind of ironically collecting. Like, I kind of ironically collected this, but it's because I like, Woody, so it works out. I kind of ironically like collecting bad figures. And I've heard nothing but bad things about this. So I think I've hyped it up long enough. But I got it. I got the Absorbing Man. Secret Wars Absorbing Man, where he comes with no absorbing powers, and that they didn't even plan. You see this swivel, to quote, see, look at that. See that little swivel in his leg? They didn't even plan that with the lines. They didn't even plan that for the lines, as Cat Williams would say. Man, look at that. Secret Wars Absorbing Man. They didn't even plan or account for the swivel line on his leg. I can see Cat Williams doing that. Cat Williams be looking at this. He's like, look at that, man. They could have saved Art Deco on his leg instead of doing that swivel. They could have had that as a line, baby. But yeah, I had to get this because I've heard awful reviews like, look at it. It's so bad. He doesn't come with any absorbent parts. And then look at his arms. It doesn't even go with, like, the hair doesn't even go with the arm, man. As, Cat Williams would say, look, man, the hair doesn't even go with his arm. Yep, Cat Williams did not like the Absorbing Man figure. He's like, man, it didn't even come with absorbing powers. Not so Absorbing Man, as Captain Iron Dog once said. But I had to get it. Fantastic. I think I'm going to swap the head, because his head reminds me of the 90s toy, because as growing up, I had the Absorbing Man from the other toy line. There it is. Look at that. This looks like that one. But that, of course, what Cat Williams said, that one was an Absorbing Man. So let's get rid of this one, because this one sort of looks like Kingpin. He's giving me Kingpin vibes. Mr. Zaz vibe. You know what I'm saying? Let's take that off. And let's give him the Absorbing Man head. Because when I think of Absorbing Man, I think of I think it's Bruce Jones, right? Bruce Jones wrote the comics in the early 2000s. So Absorbing Man shows up in those comic books, and it turns out he's in prison and he's like mind jumping. He found out how he could mind jump, and he's fighting Bruce Wayne. So not Bruce Wayne. Oh my God, Bruce Wayne. He's fighting Bruce Banner, right? And Bruce Banner's like, oh, you could just jump into the mine right there. He knows all the secrets. So, but it turns out that guy's dead. So Absorbing Man's like, yeah, you're right. He knows the secrets. I'm going to jump into his brain. So Absorbing Man jumps into that guy's brain, but since that guy's already dead, and Absorbing Man like absorbs, and he's inside that dead guy's mind, Absorbing Man dies. So it's really good. But yeah, this gives me Absorbing Man vibes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Captain Lucky Man. And he comes with this little venticular. Absorbing Man. Can't even absorb anything. Let's see. Oh, and we kept this little chain. This ball and chain. Oh, lol, my little ball and chain. Oh, man, what else we got? Oh, I got some secret items, too. I don't really want to open them yet, but I guess I can open them, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Can't even learn to drive. Let's see. This is cute. Look what I got. I got a little bullseye. Again, when you see the Toy Story stuff you like, you got to get it because it's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. I don't know who's buying it, but it's gone. I don't know. They're just shoving it in the clearance aisle or they're shipping it off, but it's always gone. So I got this little cute bullseye because I thought it was cute. What else did I get? Oh, yes, Charlie's. Let's open up this metal neck. Metal neck. He was a silly character in the movie. I thought it was really fun. So I had to pick him up because I'm like, bruh, this movie is flopping. I'm not sure they're going to continue this toy line. I'm going to get it before he disappears. Oh, they give him an extra neck. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. So they give him an extra ball neck, a ball joint. That's cool. He comes with a blaster. Oh my god, the blaster actually goes through the trigger. That's insane. So like the little plastic wire tie actually went through the trigger. That's wild. Never seen that before. Nope, those just popped out. Metal neck. Yep, so I'm gonna pop that off. Put this right on, absorb, make his neck bigger. Oh my god, that's great. That's great. Metal neck. There's like zero articulation to make it go anywhere, but it's still fun. I don't give a shit. That movie's so fucking fun. Dropping the F word for talking about He-Man. Let's see. Yep. Metal neck. Metal neck. That's great. I know it's from the $10 toy line. Maybe they'll make a bigger one, but yeah, I had to get it. Do I want to show you guys those yet? No. I don't want to show you that one, but I guess I can show you this one. So, you know what I'm shocked by? So when Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers came out, like their first toys were like Mario and Luigi, and I felt like that was a mistake. Because there was nothing really different from the first movie to the second movie with the toys. So it's like if you got the movies from the first, like the toys from the first movie, you didn't really need the toys from the second movie. What they should have done, and they fucking shot themselves in the foot because they could have just done it in the second wave, but like they should have done the fucking fire suits. They should have did Fire Luigi and Fire Mario as that first toy line when they came out. But I guess they were thinking like, oh, kids don't have the toys from the first movie. It's like, no, they already have the toys. They're not going to sell well. So now in the stores, there's tons of Mario and Luigi because they're all like, we already had them from the first movie. It's like, I don't know. I think they misjudged that situation completely. And even like the toy pack, there's like a toy pack that comes with Mario and Luigi. And again, it's like, man, you fucked up so bad. Like you could have had Fire Mario and Fire Luigi in that pack instead of just having another regular Mario. So I feel like they misjudged that. So because I like these outfits in the new Mario Brothers movie, I love these fire outfits. So I had to get it, and it's close enough to the movie because like the movie is just basically like looks like a video game. I had to get this because I like the suit. I like the white and green, and I like the other one, the white and blue. He comes with a little fireball. Let's see. Oh, you can just put it in his hand. So the little fire effects actually line up with his hand. Because he has like his fingers actually line up with the fire effects. Pretty cool. So you could have him like in the movie using it as like a flashlight. That's pretty awesome. I like that. But now I don't have to get the movie one. I got it now. I got the real Turbo Man at home. Jamie. Let's see what else we got. So again, this disappeared. I don't know where the hell these went. So there was a ton of like these Slinky Dog and Green Alien ones. I picked up a Green Alien because I don't have any Green Aliens in my collection. I missed out on that. I think just later in life I realized I didn't really like the Green Aliens, but now I'm like, I should get the Green Aliens for my toy collection. Because I have like almost all the toys, at least one version of it. So it's like, let me get the Green Alien for my collection. I guess he needs batteries. I need to get him batteries. Or maybe I gotta, because he's not quite a squeaky toy, but he is soft goods, like rubber. Yeah, he doesn't. I guess I need to get batteries for him. There's no pull tab. Maybe it's all wrapped up. Maybe I just need the screwdriver. Screwdriver. Hello, screwdriver. Now, there you are. I need you real quick. Now, I'll show you. Because maybe the battery's in here and just wrapped up in plastic. Let's see, guys. Let's check a book. Let's see, it's in the book. A Reading Rainbow. Nope, I need to put batteries in here. Okay. Reading Rainbow. I can be anything. Just take a look. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow. Oh, yeah, I like this. The claw. The claw decides who will go and who will stay. The claw has chosen he must go. I saw this at Target. It's a little cheap trinket. Had to pick them up. I like the aesthetic of it. A little green alien, a little green, a little gray. Little dollar. Picked it up. Not so absorbing man. Oh my gosh, guys. I've wanted this since 1995. And once I did see it in a store, but it was a stupid price. It was like $500 because it was the original one from Toy Story 1. And I'm like, I'm not paying $500. Maybe it wasn't $100. Maybe it wasn't $500. Maybe that's being too much. But it was a lot. It might have been $150. It was something out of my price range. I'll just say that. Maybe I thought they'd go for expensive though. But someone at Play School was like, you know what? Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. Let's bring back Mr. Mike, aka Rockin' Robot. So I got Rockin' Robot. He's not 100% accurate to his Toy Story form, but he's close enough. I picked him up from Walmart. I don't even know if he was supposed to be in the Toy Story display or not, because this release is completely not Toy Story related. There's no Toy Story branding. There's no Pixar stuff. This is definitely a Play School release that they're just taking advantage of the Toy Story movie. But yeah, I had to pick him up. I've wanted this since 1995. I shit you not. Here it is. God, let's get that tape off. Come out. Can't even get the tape off his toy. Let's see. What do we got? Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello. You gotta push down on the button. You gotta make them speak. Hello, Captain Iron Dog He-Man. This is Mr. Speak. I love the voice they give me. That's really cool. What's this one? This one's like close to my regular voice. Let's try this one. This one. It's about the same. How about this one? Nope. How about this one? About the same? Maybe it's just normal. Oh, okay. So that's just music playing in the background. So this is just how it goes. Captain He-Man, I know that's what you are. Sounds really. What's the Toy Story line? And I'd like to thank Mr. Snow for putting that on for us. Thank you, Mr. Snow. You're welcome. Oh, and by the way, Andy's birthday party has been moved to today. Is this different settings, or does it just sound terrible all the time? Oh, whoa. Okay, that's a feedback. Okay, that's a speaker. Is there anything that changes this? Maybe I talk further away? No. It just sounds awful all the time. It's just getting awful. It's just getting awful all the time. That's funny. It just sounds like, hey man, that's awesome. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. Well, yeah, y'all, what's his name? Rockin' Robot. But he'll always be Mr. Speak to me, Mr. Mike. Mr. Mike. Perfect. I love it. So we got that. Perfect. Amazing. Oops. If you put it in wrong, he just keeps talking. Oops. DEFGHIJKLMNOP. LMNOP. Oh yeah. So I think a couple of live streams ago, or could have been the last one, I was like, "But Captain He-Man and Iron Dog, I need Duncan," and he's like, "Who's Duncan?" And I'm like, "He's from your favorite Jurassic World Rebirth," and he's like, "I've never seen that movie in my life." I'm just kidding, Captain He-Man. I was being silly, but anyway, I had to pick this up. It's from the Hammond collection. This is worse than any toy line. If like it could come with like this Beeline Dilophosaurus, but like when they stop making this, they stop making it, and these things jump in. Oops, excuse me. They jump up in price. So I had to pick up this Dilophosaurus. This Dilophosaurus is from Jurassic Park Rebirth, I believe. I tell you what, I believe. Yep, I'm pretty sure this is from Rebirth. I think. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a logo right there. Rebirth. Oh, thank Christ. I was afraid I was bullshitting and just like, oh god, what if it's the stupid Dilophosaurus from Dominion? But no, this is from Rebirth. It's that one scene when the dumb daughter is going to the boat shore to the boat get the inflatable raft, and she runs into the Dilophosaurus, and the Dilophosaurus is like, "Oh shit, son! Fucking Ember, the slowest T-Rex in the movie history, is there. I still need my Billy with the portable parachute. Dang it! I don't know. Have they given up on human characters? It's kind of disappointing. No, wait, no, they haven't. There's going to be a Nick Van Owen with one of the Jurassic World reimagined, which I find very weird. So so the Nick Van Owen comes with like a T-Rex or some shit, another T-Rex, but it's like a new mold. I think it's a completely new mold, but it's another T-Rex. So I got this Dilophosaurus because he shows up in Jurassic Park Rebirth, and I don't know if you guys seen. I don't even know if I've taken a picture of it yet, but I have a whole shelf that's dedicated to Jurassic Park Rebirth, and I had to get this. Had to do it because I'm like, oh shit, it's the only dinosaur I don't have, because I found the Dimetrodons or whatever those Mutodons. I think that's what they're called, the ones with the wings. The ones with the wings. I finally picked those up. They're up there. I think you saw me unbox those. I don't know if I might have not unboxed those live stream. I don't remember. There was a long time where I didn't live stream because I was like, what's the point? I was like Mr. Wheezy. What's the point of avoiding inevitable? You just end up on a shelf to there in the yard sale. But nope. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Back in the saddle again. Let's see. How do we put this on here? I think it's like here, right? Yes, that looks about right. I think you got to put it like right there. Yes, that's fucking sexy as hell, son of a bitch. There it is. Yep, we got the frill on it. I took off the frill neck. There it is. He'll go in my Jurassic World display. He's got all this cool articulation. He's really cool. He's got the bulk joint. I don't know if I put it all the way in, but it's good enough for me. I got the Dilophosaurus, and then the one scene from Jurassic Park Rebirth. I got to get out the dinosaurs. I love Jurassic World. Love it. Love the movie. All good. And then I got this, guys. So I've had my Mr. Potato Head original one from 1995 for years, but like all his pieces are like all around. Like some pieces are over there, some pieces over here. He's not all in one spot, and I'm too lazy to get them all in one spot. So I finally did it after 30 years. I purchased a Mr. Potato Head. So this is a brand new one from the Disney thing, I guess. So he speaks. Oh, that's not even a real mouth? Okay, so he comes with these different mouths. I kind of like that. It kind of looks. He's saying, toss them overboard with his lips. Let's see which one looks good. And it's funny too because I follow this guy on Instagram, and he's like, it's not even screen accurate, but I guess it's good enough. And he comes with like these pieces, and like they talk, and I guess it's all right. It's so funny because I think he's like 40 years old. He's almost like he's worse than me though. But yeah, he's kind of worse than me. He's like really hard on the toys where he's like, it's not screen accurate. I don't know what they're doing here, but it's like, I don't, maybe we're on the same thing. I don't know. I think he's a little worse than me because like, he's a little harsher on them. He's like, yeah, I don't know if we're going to purchase this, but yeah, if you want to, go ahead, get it. He's sort of indifferent, which I kind of find hilarious.
Holy cow.
Oh, yeah, we'll stick with that one. I like it. They're not kidding. It's like, name something that you want your girlfriend to put on your face. Sit on it. That's hilarious. How do you activate it? You push the zero? What do you do? Detachables, swap pieces, different sounds, mouse activate phrases. But how do you do it?
Are you calling me lazy?
I get
No couch potato.
so I guess you just pulled the mouth out a little bit, push it in,
That's a killing.
and he says some phrases.
Hey, look, I'm Picasso.
There you go. Hey, look, I'm Picasso. You uncultured swine. What are you looking at, you hockey puck? But yeah, I got him. This is amazing. Mr. Potato Head. But yeah, this isn't like a normal potato head. You can't put his... Can you? No, you can't. This is a battery pack. But usually you pop the thing out and put his pieces in there. But this is definitely an electronic Mr. Potato Head. The eyes pop out. The eyes do pop out. He comes with 3 different mouths. I think they're different phrases from the different mouths.
Could you give me a hand and an ear and a nose?
And a nose. But yeah, I had to get him for my collection. So now my collection will feel a little bit more complete. So I got a Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head. Now, Captain Iron Dog, I think you'll agree with me that I think it should be its own video for these next pieces. Because I think it should. I think I actually should try to do a toy review. Because I got them. It took me like 5 fucking visits, but I found them, Captain Iron Dog. I fucking found him. I fucking found him, Captain Iron Dog, and it should be its own video. It should be its own video. I think it's going to be its own video. But I found him, Captain Iron Dog, Captain Iron Dog. I found the Mattels. I found the Mattels. Thumbnail. Yep, I found all the Mattels, Captain He-Man, Iron Dog, and I think it should be its own video because I want to do an in-depth review. I want to fucking get the camera. I want to have talking hands. I want to tap the screen. I want to go through all the pieces. I want to give my own review. I've seen every review known to man about these fucking beautiful toys. These beautiful toys that are not for kids. They're for adults. I don't care what the people say. The people, look at them. Look how beautiful they are. Look at the head sculpt. Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. This one come with that one, and that one go to this one, and this one go to that one, and that one you put this one together, we go put this one to that. It's amazing, right? It should be its own video, right? Like, look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. This one come with that one. You put this one together. This one go with that one. This is amazing. It's definitely not for kids. I don't think they're for kids. I've seen reviews. I know they're built for play. I know they're $10, but god damn it, these are for adults. They're not for kids. I've seen these toys. They're flying off the shelves. It took me like literally Captain Iron Dog He-Man. Like it took me fucking like 5 tries to get all 4 of these fucking things. God damn it, son of a bitch, motherfucker, bastard! Like it took all fucking week. Oh my god. I'm a kid at heart. These toys are for me. Oh my gosh, there was a video on Facebook. I wanted to share it on Instagram because I don't like sharing on Facebook. Facebook's stupid. There's no toy collectors I have on Facebook. My Facebook is all old high school friends. It's like a yearbook for that. There's a video I found on Facebook that was so perfect where it was that audio where it's like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just thinking about it. And there's like this big dude, bald man, toy collector. He says, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just thinking about it. I did it. I bought it. And it had like he had all 4 of these Mattel toys. Like, I definitely want to do its own video. I definitely want to like film it and just do like a close-up. I want to do it Anthony Lantern style. He's my inspiration, my idol. So I want to do him proud. I want to do my own DC Mattel toy line because these look fantastic. like I can't say enough good things from what I've seen so far. Like these are amazing, and I want to do its own thing. I feel like they deserve their own video, so I think I'll do that. But with that being said, I think I've opened everything. I think I talked about all the DVDs, all the Blu-rays. I've praised everything I could so far. I showed you my popcorn bucket to talk about Supergirl. Oh, that was the last video, right? We talked about Supergirl. Literally, you need all 3 Supergirls in order to make the fucking one Supergirl, maybe 2. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid, but you do. You need all of them. Oh my gosh, yes. So I'm working on this for my toy display on Facebook. It showed this guy's toy display. It was a whole wall. He had a recreation of the Batcave, and it had like a Schumacher selection, Tim Burton selection, all these things. It was incredible. It was amazing. And the way he displayed his Max Shrek was inspiring. And I was like, holy shit, I need to do that with my Max Shrek. So I went to my, I've been looking for it. I found something similar, close enough. I was like, that's good enough for me. But I want to display my Max Shrek from Batman Returns in this birdcage. It's fucking perfect. I just need to put him with like the little monkey. This is amazing. I love it. Just like the fucking movie. Incredible. I feel like Todd McFarlane knew what he was doing. He was like, you guys can get the birdcage and you can put Max Shrek in and you can play the movie. You can be Batman Returns. I was like, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Todd McFarlane. Okay. I think that's everything. It's getting hot in here. I've opened everything. I think I've talked about everything. Yes, I've shown the toys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, be doo, ooh. I do want to show these 2 toys together because I feel like they go together. Like if you display them, I feel like this is the 2 you should go with. Because I knew I bought the Superman. He looks really good. He's based on the Max, the cartoon. But I think I want to redo my toys, my DC display over here, and I want to have these 2 like this, where it's like Superman and Batman teaming up. Let's fucking go! Look at them. These 2 together look really awesome. This Dark Knight Returns. I even found out how to do the pose, so I have him in his pose from the comic book. It's like that. Like you literally have to have everything turned and have it like this. And I want to have him pose with Superman, so they're like this together, because these 2 look like peas and carrots together. They look great together. I don't know why, it just fucking works. The Max Fleischer cartoon with the Frank Miller Batman, they really look good together. I don't know, it works, dude. It fucking works. I know they have their own Frank Miller Superman shit, but like, dude, this looks good. This looks good to me. So I want to display those 2 guys together. Those two guys need to go together. They look good. They look good. But yeah, I think it's an amazing duo. It looks good. They look good together. I want to display it like that. But that being said, I think that's about it. It's hot in here. I don't know how I'm gonna cool off. Maybe I'll go to the porch for a little bit. Oh my gosh. Fucking hot. Hot as hell. Okay. I think so. We talked about Supergirl. We talked about He-Man. I praised He-Man. Go see He-Man. Go see Masters Universe. That shit's great. I did pre-order the He-Man sword drink from Regal. That sword is mine. Well, not yet, Skeletor. I got to get it from the Regal. They're sending it in October. Where's Smarty Pants? Oh, Smarty Pants, man. Oh, there he is. Oh, did I turn him off? I did. Because he's motion censored. That's why. Hang on, let's try the low light.
How long have I been off?
Huh?
Hey, easy there. I am not a chair. I am a potty trainer. Offense taken. I really don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna reboot.
That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so the yellow button is all his toy phrases,
Hi, hello there. I can help it.
and then the yellow one is all the Conan phrases.
You need help pushing? Great with pushing. You said dirty.
You said duty. Dude, Smarty Pants. Oh,
Hey, geez, some- How about this?
I keep fucking up. Hang on.
All right, twist my handle. Hey, geez, someone dim the brightness out here.
Come on.
Wait a minute. This isn't the bathroom. How about this phone?
There it is. Nobody's on it.
Look at me. Yes. I am back.
This is like the most entertaining toy. It's like a fidget toy.
Oh, don't be dumping us something you can't flush.
Don't be dumping something you can't flush, Captain He-Man Iron Dog. All right, with that being said, this was a good live stream. We're under 2 hours. What'd you say? Just in time for Halloween. Yes, just in time for Halloween. Summerween. But anyway, I think this is a good one. I think I'm going to do the DC toys for its own video. Let's leave off. Let's show another sketch off before I go, because I don't want to wrap it up. With, like, it seems weird. It seems weird to be clocking in at 2 hours. But let's show another sketch. Let's show another something. What else can I show you? Ooh, I do like this one. Nice planet. We'll take it. And it's got the little the Mars Attacks lady. What else we got? Oh, this was when I discovered a pen. There's a cool, like, fine tip Bic pen that I fell in love with. I love this pen. Whatever this pen is, I fucking love it. This is great. Fucking love it. All right. Thank you, everybody. This has been a lot of fun. I finally opened the toys. Now the toys can be displayed, put away, and whatnot. And I highly recommend this fidget toy. This Smarty Pants fidget toy. Thank you guys for showing up. And if you want the Supergirl review, wait until the live stream's over and just watch it from the beginning. I talk about Supergirl. But I didn't like it, would not recommend it. Don't see it if you don't want to. If you really need to see it, go ahead, but I didn't like it. See you around, Captain He-Man Iron Dog. Until next time. I'm Captain He-Man Iron Dog. Yes, next time. Next time, baby.